In this video, we're going to cover simple tricks to help you reach more people and increase your engagement on Instagram. What's good, beautiful people? I'm Destiny. I am the owner of Evil Eye Marketing, a social media management and consulting company based in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you're new here, make sure to click that subscribe button and check out the links in my description box to connect with me on social media. If you're watching this video, it's safe to assume that you're looking for ways to increase the views on your stories and get more people, more eyes on your content. Keep in mind that likes are vanity metrics. Likes do not indicate whether a post is good, whether it is creating an authentic connection with someone. It's not indicative of a successful post. If you haven't been active in a while, or you haven't been posting as consistently as you'd like to, it's gonna take some time and some strategy to re-engage your audiences. So keep watching for some simple steps to help you get those numbers up and re-engage your audience. Make sure you stick around to the end for an extra bonus tip. Engage with your competitors and similar profiles on your pages. It's important that we build our community online. We have to put the social in social media. That means commenting, liking, engaging, sharing, and really participating in these conversations that are happening on Instagram and on social media in general. Take some time, identify your competitors, identify similar accounts in your industry, and engage with them. What that does is that signals to the algorithm that you are active, that you are engaged, and it's also going to increase the likelihood that your content is going to show up on their pages. Number 2, make sure that you are looking at your previous post and liking and responding to every comment. By doing this, you are showing your audience that you are engaged. It's also pinging those people who you are engaging with that you are active and online. And that's gonna get them more likely to show up for your new post. You especially wanna show love to the followers who are engaging with you. Those are gonna be your active, engaged followers, your super fans, and those are the people that you want to keep coming back to your pages. Next, you want to take some time to look at your insights on your social media pages. Specifically on Instagram, there is an Insights tab that lets you see how successful your previous posts, stories, and reels were. You want to take some time and look at those numbers and see which piece of content was performing the best and how can you recreate that content in a different way to re-engage your audience. We want to look at which ones performed best and we want to see how we can recreate that. We don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. 9 times out of 10, there is information that you have on your pages that you can use to see what is successful, what engages your audience, and what you can then use as the foundation for your content strategy going forward. Next, you want to use niche-specific hashtags. Is it niche or niche? I never know which way it is. Either way, you want to make sure you're using super specific hashtags. Let's say if you're a photographer, you can use the hashtag photography, but the issue is that you are going to be drowned out by all of the other millions and millions of pages that are also using that hashtag. You want to be super specific with your hashtags. It's really important that you are honing in on your specific target audience. So think about your location, think about the kind of photography you do, think about the specific content of that image. Is it food photography? Is it bridal photography? You want to be very specific about what you are offering people so that you can then show up in front of those people who are looking for that kind of content. Next, you want to post your content. So my recommendation is to try to use more video content. Static images are great. They do serve their purpose, but right now what's getting more engagement is reels and video content. So short form video content specifically. Use trending sounds, see what other creators are doing in your industry, and see how you can insert your personality, your brand story into that specific trend. Once you've made your post, you want to post that to your story and make sure that you're including some sort of call to action, whether it's inviting people to check out that post on your feed or to share. Once you've made your post, you want to go ahead and engage with a few more accounts. So engage with your followers, engage with top performers in your industry, engage with similar profiles, and really start to build that digital community for yourself. And I guarantee you that those simple tips are going to help you to increase the likes on your profile pages, increase the engagement, increase your reach, and ideally connect you with your target audience. To check your insights, you're going to go to the top corner of your Instagram page and look for those 3 little lines. You're going to check that and go down to insights. Once you're on your insights, you're going to have the option to adjust the type of metric that you're using to check the engagement or the activity on that particular post. So you can check your reach, you can check your impressions, you can check the number of follows that a post got you, you can check how many shares it got. So whatever your intention is behind increasing your engagement, we want to go ahead and kind of fine tune that based on what you're trying to do on your social media pages. So let's say for me and my personal pages and my business pages, I want people to take action. I want them to share the post. I want them to comment on it. I want them to save it to their saves folder. So I'm going to check those metrics specifically for my content, because that's what I'm aiming to do with my content, is generate those kinds of actions. What I invite you to do is create a document of some sort, whether it's a Google Doc or a Word document or a notes doc in your phone or even a notebook, and take some time to jot down which posts have been most successful for you. You want to take some time to analyze those posts. Why has that been so successful for you? Was it a seasonal post? Was it a post where you were sharing your personal story? Was it a post where you were using a trend? Was it funny? What kind of things can you pull from that information that you're gathering from your insights to create a sort of formula for yourself? You then want to see how you can continue to test and adjust that formula to continue to engage those audiences and those people who are jazzed about your content. You also want to use that information to try to reach new audiences. And a lot of this, when you're getting started, is trial and error, right? You're going to have to do some testing to see what's effective for you specifically. What works for one person may not work for you, right? So you want to test it and really measure that information. That's why I invite you to get a little organized and make some sort of document for yourself so that you can track that information. If you want to see even more social media tips, tricks, and hacks, check me out on evilimarketing.com. That's where I post a weekly blog where I'll dive into some of these topics to help you further engage your audiences and build a killer social media strategy. And if you want to take a deeper dive into your social media strategy, I invite you to book your discovery call, where we can have a one-on-one session where we can discuss your content goals and see how we can help you achieve your goals online. All you have to do is go to evilimarketing.com and click the Work With Me button in the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.